Welcome to the Gift Podcast.
Hello? Okay. Hi guys! Oh my gosh! Welcome back to another podcast and today wala po tayong video kasi naman, ito na naman tayo, hindi naman na-carry ng aking schedule na mag-shoot for another video kasi alam niyo na shooting a video takes so much time and like so much effort and like setting up the room and like decluttering and like parang cleaning up things and stuff. So I decided na we're just gonna do audio today for the sake na parang may ma-upload ako this week. Kasi kaysa naman wala, diba? So yes, yun lang. You know what? Lately, it's been so busy kasi may work immersion kami. Actually, chill lang yung work immersion namin. No? It's nothing like very like scary like yung parang mag-duty sa hospital. Hindi naman siya ganun, which is unfortunate, but okay, fine. We just did some site visits this week, and like it's super draining kasi because of the hot season, like the hot temperature and weather here in the Philippines. Like parang you do site visits, you go to power plants, you go to whatever plants, you go to places far away. You know, you go to very far away places with you only ride jeepneys and then like parang it's so hot. It's crazy. You do it for the whole entire day for 3 days. It's just so crazy. To the point na hindi na nga ako nakakapag-gym afterwards. And I haven't gone to the gym for that's I think Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 5 days already. And I won't be able to go tomorrow, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So that's like a whole week of not going to the gym. More than a whole week of not going to the gym. Which sucks, you know? But wala tayong magagawa dyan. Kasi tomorrow we're actually going to Claveria to spend the Holy Week. Actually, it's Holy Week right now. Yeah, like have a blessed week, guys. It's Holy Week right now, pero wala kaming Holy Week sa school for us grade 12 makasunday kasi ewan ko, hindi na ako I won't even start talking about that. Pero yeah, like hindi kami binigyan ng Holy Week, so ewan ko sa nila. Except for Thursday and Friday. So kasi wala na sila magagawa. Kung hindi nila ibibigay sa amin yung Thursday, Friday, parang -1 sila sa langit. Char! Feeling. Sorry. So yeah, anyway, yun na nga. Tomorrow we're gonna go somewhere, so that's why it's Wednesday, but I'm trying to rush this podcast because I won't be here at home tomorrow and I haven't packed my things yet, and it's 9:21 p.m. and we leave at 7 a.m. tomorrow, and I have to take a bath, I have to edit this one, I have to edit the video, I have to edit all the things that I have to edit before we go there because walang signal dun. So yeah. Anyway, today we will be talking about perfectionist. Wait, let me hold the mic because this is the very good thing about when it comes to recording a podcast na walang video. Kasi you know what? I'm in my bed. I'm laying down actually, not sitting down. Wait, let me fix myself. Wait, my hair. Oh my gosh. I'm laying down like staring at the ceiling while talking to you guys. So, yeah, medyo mas fruitful ata yung podcast natin pag walang video kasi I'm in a comfortable position and I can literally do whatever I want, you know? Like, I can I'm scrolling, diba, nagirinig, no? I'm scrolling through my phone while I'm talking to you guys and all. But yeah, today we will be talking about perfectionist, you know? I actually asked you guys on Instagram some podcast topics, but I haven't opened that yet. I don't want to open it yet. I'll open it soon if like I'll shoot for a video. But this time, somebody in my IG live like requested na, hey, can you do a podcast about perfectionists? So I was like, oh yeah, that's great kasi me too, I'm a perfectionist. So let's talk about what it's like being a perfectionist and how it's like not really, I mean, you know, too much of being a perfectionist, of course, is not good. Like, too much of anything is not good. So, let's talk about that. So, as for me, wala akong mga bullet point. Dapat nag-bullet point ako sa mga kailangan ko sabihin today kasi it's from personal experience. So, we're just gonna think about it while we go through the podcast, no? But as a perfectionist, actually, my MBTI is INFJT. Ewan ko saan dyan yung perfectionist, basta I think you can find the perfectionist word in that MBTI. So, being a perfectionist is basically like parang, gusto mo like perfect yung lahat, parang ganun ba. But actually, I used to be a very, very, very perfectionist person, but I think it mellowed down na ngayon. Kasi there are times that I just settle for this and that. Like, parang mapapasabi ako na like, oh, eto na yan. Okay na yan, okay na yan, wag na yan. Parang ganun ako. Kasi I have this friend na parang she's a very perfectionist. She tries, especially sa mga school works, she tries her best na ganito ganyan, kailangan maganda yung project, ganito ganyan. She doesn't settle for less. So, of course, like parang nakita ko na, oh, mas perfectionist siya kaysa sa akin. So parang mapasabi ako sa sarili ko na parang, oh, okay, so probably I've mellowed down na. Like parang lesser of a perfectionist na ako. Kasi this time that I've gotten so busy with work, my like priority na ako sa life eh. Like parang, if something is not that worth it, I don't think it's worth it to like put all your energy and like be a perfectionist about it. Kasi it's nothing, you know? You don't have, there are times that parang, you just have to think about it na parang, is this important or not? And then, kapag hindi, then of course, I don't think it's worth it na parang you waste all your energy for that thing or for that project to be perfect in when it's not really like that important. But of course, it's not bad naman din to, you know, excel well and like do things in a perfect way. Pero of course, it when it comes to being perfectionist, medyo like stressful siya kasi, you know, you strive for the best. Like parang you want things to be at its best. You want things to be perfect. So it comes with like the hard work. Like parang if you want to be perfect, if you want your tasks to be perfect, of course you'll have to put extra work on it. That's one thing that's hindi man bad, but like that's something about being a perfectionist. You always have to put extra work. And sometimes what happens is ikaw yung nabubugbog. Like, parang binubugbog mo yung sarili mo. Parang ganun. Kasi you want things to be perfect. Hindi ka mapakali pag hindi perfect. So, parang, yung nangyayari is binubugbog mo yung sarili mo na parang, hey, do more work, do extra work para maging mas maganda to. You are not contented, so you do it again. So, parang your body is like it's tired na. I've experienced that a lot of times na parang, back then not anymore now na, but like back then when I was a very, very, very perfectionist person, parang if hindi ko bet yung ginawa ko, I do it again. If may mga times naman din na parang ganun pa rin ngayon, but hindi na ganun ka like very often. But last time talaga back then, parang if hindi ko bet yung ginawa ko, I just like, okay, let's do it again, let's do this and that. And then, kailangan na parang top 1, ganito, ganyan. But now, it's just, okay, bahala na kayo dyan. Like, parang, ayoko na dahi. You know what? Ang dami-dami ko problema sa buhay, tapos problemahin ko pa yung project na yun. Hindi na kaya sa aking brain and sa aking physical body, you know? So, I've come to the point na parang, I have priorities na. And, well, of course, priority din naman yung school. But, you know, priority din naman yung mental health mo at physical health mo. Like, parang umabot ako sa point na mas pina-prioritize ko yung katawan ko and like my mind. So, yeah. But of course, I'm not that person naman na parang diniditch na lang yung mga ano. I still perform good in school. It's just that it's not that like as perfect as it was. I mean, not perfect. Like as I was not as perfectionist as I was back then. Like parang now if my project or whatever, parang sasabihin ko na like, oh, okay naman to. Okay na yan. Parang ganun. Hindi na siya na like, I want this to be really, really good. I want this to be this and that. Parang nandun na ako sa, oh, okay na yan. That's enough, you know? Like, parang I just aim for the okay ones. But of course, not the bad ones. Like, parang I am contented with the okay. Okay na yan. Okay na yan. Parang ganun. So, but there are times again na parang, if depende talaga yan eh. If like very major project, hindi ako mapapatalo dahil. Of course, dapat bongga yung ano ko, bongga yung project ko. So of course, hindi ako mapapatalo. If major project, but if like small project lang, parang okay na yan, pasa mo na yan, parang ganun ba? So, yeah, ganun siya. When it comes to being perfectionist, one thing that you really have to practice is parang like, how do you call it? Like manage yourself. Kasi ako, as a perfectionist back then, one thing talaga is you really don't, like, you can't rest. Like, parang your mind is always, like awake.
'Diba? Kasi ang dami-dami mong iniisip, ang dami-dami mong revisions na iniisip, ang dami mong iniisip na what if i-change ko na lang to what if ganito na lang, what if 'di ba? Ang dami mong mga what ifs kasi you want your output, whatever output that is, to be perfect, and also not just sa sarili mo kasi when it comes to being a ulit na yung when it comes to being a perfectionist. When it comes to being a perfectionist, may times na you have to work with other people, 'di ba? So at times na you have to work with other people, parang not all the time kasi other people are the same as you. So not all the time people are perfectionists like me. Not all the time people are as efficient as me. Not all the time people are not all the time people work as fast as me. Parang ganon. May iba na they like to work like parang last minute. May iba naman like me na parang I have to work on it ASAP para matapos na and then I don't have to worry about it later. Parang ganon. So, also may mga tao din na parang they just settle for, they don't care. Like parang as a perfectionist talaga, yun talaga yung pinaka-hate natin eh. Parang if we are teamed with a person na parang they don't give a shit. Like parang they just don't care at all. And then like you're here, I want to do my best, I want to excel on this project, and then yung partner mo, yung teammate mo is like, I don't care. Like parang ganun. So, may times talaga, and sometimes being a perfectionist may seem like bossy to others. That's why it's very important to know how to communicate your ideas especially when it comes to projects na may kasama kang iba, parang ganon. Kasi at times talaga, being a perfectionist may seem very bossy for others. That's also one thing that we have to learn, no? Like, as growing adults, as young adults, or, when it comes to adulting kasi, I'm gonna be 18 this year na. So, slowly parang na-realize ko na parang in life talaga, not all people are the same as you. Not all people work as fast as you. Not all people are perfectionists as you. And not all people have the same standards as you. So, when it comes to communicating your ideas, parang you really have to tell the other person you have to tell it properly. Like parang in the most respectful way that you can say it, because it might seem bossy sa kanila na parang dami-dami niya namang pinapagawa, dami-dami niya ganito ganyan, dami-dami pinapa-revise kasi nga you're a perfectionist, 'di ba? So hindi ka mapakali if like hindi perfect yung what do you call it, yung output nyo. So yung medyo yung nangyayari minsan is to other people, for them, it may seem like it's bossy. You're bossing them, na parang, hey, you have to do this and that. Hey, hindi, pwede mo ba itong ipa-revise? Pwede mo ba itong i-revise? Ganito, ganyan. Ulitin mo to kasi hindi parang ganun. May mga ganun na moments. And usually, the perfectionist ones are the leaders. So, I have been there. That's why as a perfectionist na leader, back then, I don't really do it often na, especially when I stepped into senior high school kasi that's when my content creating started na din. So medyo I kind of stepped back on being a leader type of person kasi way back then I used to be like a leader. There's actually this leadership in me. It kind of sounds funny that it comes out in my own mouth, but yeah, there's inside of me, there's like a very, very big leader like soul or whatever. Like parang I like leading, I like managing people, I like guiding people, and I like to, being a leader comes with a very, very big responsibility, but at the same time, like parang as a perfectionist kasi you want things to go on your own. I mean on your way, 'di ba? The way you planned it. You want it to go that way. But we also have to remember not all the things that we plan not all the things that we plan will go the way we planned it, So we have to remember that. Kasi as perfectionists, every time yung plano natin is masisira, every time na hindi matutupad yung plano natin, of course, maiirita na tayo mga sis. 'Di ba? Like, we get so annoyed na dayon, and then, masisira na yung araw natin kapag hindi natutupad yung mga plano natin, ganito, ganyan. But, again, as a person, as a growing person, or as someone who is a perfectionist, we really have to learn na things may not go our way. And we have to communicate our ideas to other people properly para hindi siya parang suplada ka, or like parang like gapanugo ka ba, like you're bossing them around, you're commanding them to, hey, revise this and that, ang pangit na to. Parang ganun. You really have to say it in a very, very respectful way. And ako, back then, yun na nga, back then, as a leader, always ko talagang ina-ask sa mga groupmates ko nga, na, hey, pwede pa check neto, kasi usually sa akin sila nagpapacheck, diba, kasi ako yung leader. But I also ask the other people's, of course, opinion about the thing that she or that the other member made. So parang, hey, pwede pa check neto. I think it's, and then if I have questions, I say na, I think it's good na, but eto na part, ganito, ganyan. Or minsan, if nahihiya na ako magpa-revise sa kanila, ako na lang yung nagre-revise day. Like parang, pero sinasabihan ko sila, na parang, hey, may ganito, ganyan lang, i-revise ko lang ng medyo, and then, goods na to. Parang ganon. Yun yung ginagawa ko, as back then, no? But now, yun na nga, medyo may priorities na ako sa life. Hindi na ako ganon ka, like, I don't have that much time anymore to be a perfectionist, lalo na sa school. So, yeah, it's just, I settle for the okays na. And I think it's nice din, no, to like know how to settle for the okays. Like parang okay na yan. Parang ganun. Kasi not all the time things will be perfect. Not all the time, things will go as your way. And not all the time you have to like put all your work. Kasi like parang if you put all your work, if you put all your hard work or your best all the time, you do your best all the time, madali ka lang mapagod. But if you do your best, like parang you prioritize ba, you do your best in this project because it's a major one, so you be perfectionist, go all out. But if it's a minor project, then you don't have to really like go all out naman, diba? So parang hindi ka matire, like parang hindi ka mapagod, so you like parang prioritize things kung saan ka, like it's the same thing as like what Pia Wurtzbach said sa like yung pageantry. Kasi yung pageantry, you can't be smiling. You can't be whatever ganito ganyan. Be in a good mood the whole entire pageantry. Like the whole entire like preliminaries, swimsuit, ganito ganyan. 'Di ba? You have to prioritize saan talaga yung pinaka-importante na events. That's when you have to go all out. Like parang sa coronation night, that's when you have to go all out. For preliminaries, I don't know what they do, but like preliminaries, maybe you don't have to like very, very go all out kasi it's preliminaries, but you still have to do your best. But, save some energy left for the, for the coronation night. It's the same thing as being a perfectionist. If you have certain projects that you have to work on, you prioritize saan yung importante. Kasi yung importante, dyan ka mag-all out. Tapos yung minor, you don't have to like go all out if it's a minor thing. Kasi if you go all out the whole entire time, you'll get so tired easily. Like parang, yeah, like you have to, rest, like alternate it and like go all out and then rest, go all out and then rest. Parang ganun siya. So you have to like prioritize things kung saan ka, kung saan ka kailangan maging perfectionist. Yan yung ginagawa ko ngayon. Which I think it's nice, no? Like now, like it's nice na parang ganito, ganyan. And as a perfectionist, minsan talaga, if you're a very, very severe perfectionist, back then, yun na nga ako, medyo very severenism talaga yung pagka-perfectionist ko back then. Back then, I rarely get sleep. Not sleep. I rarely get rest. Kasi, like parang sunod-sunod eh. I have to do well on this and then may bibigay na naman yung teacher. I have to do well on this and that. So parang ganun. That's for the school. I'm talking about school outputs and stuff like that. If you're an adult and you have work, I think it will apply the same way. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I think it's, like to generalize it, you have to prioritize things kung saan ka kailangan maging perfectionist. Kasi if you be perfectionist all the time, you'll get so tired like parang madali ka lang mapagod. Compare it to like parang you alternate it, like parang you be perfectionist now and the next time you just do okay and then perfectionist again. At least you last longer ba? But like if you be consistent of being perfectionist, you get tired so fast. Like parang, you know, like parang, yeah, you'll get tired so fast if like your mental health, your physical health, both will fluctuate, and like parang mapapasabi ka dayan na parang, why did I go that far? Like parang, why did I do such good job on something that's very minor lang pala? Like parang there are times na napapasabi ako ng ganun, na parang all that work for nothing. Like parang ganun. Kasi there are times na as perfectionists, we do our best, we sacrifice our mga tulog, yung mga kain, ganito ganyan, and then the results kay hindi pala ganun ka like pasok sa standard mo. Like recently lang, I really wanted to do well on my physics and biology, so I spent days with only 3 hours of sleep. I spent nights studying. I spent the whole entire time studying. Like I really studied so hard. I wanted it to be perfect. I wanted to do well, you know? But like at the end of the day, like when I got my cards, it was just like a mid-grade, you know? So parang I was like, all that work for nothing? Like parang napaganon talaga ako. That's also one of the reasons why like I started what do you call it? Accepting the okays na lang, like okay na lang yan. Kasi it's you know, failure can either motivate you or can either stop you from what do you call, like doing your best. I wouldn't say it stopped me, that like moment na parang when I got that mid grade, you know. I just told myself at that time na parang, okay, minsan talaga you have to prioritize your health talaga. Kasi that time, wala na talaga akong tulog. Tapos, hindi pa ako kumakain ng properly. Kasi, you know, I have this thing called guilt eating. So, may problema, another problem na naman yan. So, parang ganon. So, my health, like mental and physical health was not at its best at that time, because of that, like me sacrificing everything just to study, and then at the end of the day I only got like a mid-grade lang pala. So like all that work, and what did it get me, you know? Like parang ganon. So I really, from that day on, I really told myself na, okay, I think it's better to prioritize your health more than these grades. Okay, anyway, if you work hard or not, you get the same grade eh. Like, you get the same grade lang naman eh. So, like, parang, okay, bahala na kayo dyan, you know? It's nice if your failures are like, ay, hindi naman siya failure kasi hindi naman ako bumagsak. Pero, like, I just didn't like the grade that I got. So, like, it's nice if those failures, quote-unquote failures, will motivate you to do better. But for me, it made me realize na parang, okay, we have other things to prioritize, such as my health. So, I won't do that much of studying na for this one. Kasi at the end of the day, at the end of the semester, I'll get the same grade. So, parang ganito, ganyan. As we grow, we will realize which things to prioritize and which, kung like anong moments tayo kailangan maging perfectionist. Kasi for example, if like, especially, I get very perfectionist when it's something that I'm very passionate of. Like, parang, for example, ngayon, I have this thing. When it comes to, like, video editing, when it comes to filming, photography, that's, like, one of my passion. So, like, I really, really put all my effort to that. Like, parang, I spend days in, like, editing photos. I spend days in video editing. Yeah, also my YouTube vlogs, no, that's something that I'm very passionate of. But like I'm talking about like film. Like I really want to pursue film like I really want to pursue film and all that, you know, thing. But like if it's something that I'm very passionate of, I really put all my effort to that one. You know, but if it's something na parang okay, parang ganun, then I just do okay. Like parang ganun din ako. Like, you know, you really have to prioritize things kasi you can't be perfectionist all the time because it will tire, you know, it will tire you in a very, very fast like rate or what. So yeah, just so you know, if you're if you're a perfectionist, maybe try to practice prioritizing things and look at yourself now if you have sleep. Kasi as back then talaga as a perfectionist, barely could get any sleep, right? Like, even though I'm already in bed, I would have so many like thoughts, like parang my mind keeps on running and like, how can I improve this? How can I improve that? Like parang ganon. Get a life, you know? Like sometimes being a perfectionist, you're stuck in one place thinking. You know, sometimes you have to rest and get a life. Touch grass, bro. Touch grass. So yeah. I'm not saying that being perfectionist is bad. I think just it's great, no, that you have high standards, but at the same time you really have to manage it well. Your standards, you have to manage it well. You have to communicate it to other people well. You have to communicate to them in a respectful manners, and at the same time you have to take care of yourself kasi it's more on like self-control din yung pagka-perfectionist, 'di ba? Kasi yung minsan hindi mo na talaga makokontrol yung sarili mo na parang kailangan ko talagang galingan ganito ganyan, and then your body is like fluctuating na pala and ganito ganyan. So yeah, I hope you understand what I said in this podcast. I'm not saying being a perfectionist is bad. I think it's great. It's just that you really have to manage it well. It's for the good of others and for the good of your health too. Kasi as a former severe perfectionist, I think you know, like there are a lot more to life. Like when in my own experience lang ha, when it comes to school projects and all, like parang yeah, there are more to life by. Like parang if you're stressing on like a school project or what, and then you really want it to be perfect. It's nice that you want it to be perfect, but you know, think about it. Like parang it's just a school project, bro. But yeah, I get it. I get why there are other people na they really want to excel and like be perfect in their academics. Kasi I've been there. It's just that my priorities have changed. And along the way then, kayo din guys, you will change, you know, the priorities will change then as just like what happened to me. And yeah, as we grow, you know, we learn new things every day. And we learn new things about ourselves every day. And yeah, that's just what I wanted to say for this podcast. I can't even sum it up, you know. But yeah, that's just that. It's being perfectionist. Being perfectionist is not something bad. It's something great. You just have to manage it well. It's for the good of you and for the good of others as well. So yeah, that's it for today's podcast. It was really nice. Like parang, wow, straight yung usapan. Medyo seryoso siya, no? Yeah, medyo seryoso siya kasi alam mo bakit? Inaantok na ako, sis. Like, parang 9:47 na. Diba, nag-shoot ako kanina. What time ako basta yun. So, yeah. Pero straight yung usapan ko, ha. Very proud of myself. Na parang, wala nga akong bullet form. Diba, nag-alala pa ako na wala akong bullet form. Bullet form kanina. Pero, tuloy-tuloy lang yung usapan ko. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna have to edit this podcast and then upload it, schedule it on Friday, and then we good to go. Bye guys. See you next week. Hopefully we have a video next week. Annyeong.